Welcome to Energy and Thermofluid TV Academy. So today we are going to be teaching you what you need to know about simulations using COCO. So what's the basic part we want to start from is how to use COCO to simulate a refrigeration cycle. So why does it matter? Why do you need to know refrigeration? Why do you need to know simulation? When you are simulating, you are learning how to build a physical structure. By simulating, you understand the properties between the materials, how they interact, and whether your system will work. So there are many softwares for doing this, but most of them you have to pay. They are not free. You need to pay money to start using them to simulate your work, build your work physically. So but COCO is different. COCO is a free open source software. You can get it online anywhere. You just download into your system and you start using it to simulate your system. So why code system? Code system is relevant in every part of our lives today. In preservation of food, prolonging the shelf life of food, in sometimes post-harvest losses like in tomatoes, in cassava, in plantain and others. There are many things that you can do with code system. You save the economy, you save trillions of naira. It's a multi-trillion economy, the code system. Saving vaccines and all the rest. It's a multi-trillion dollar economy. And every thermofluid or engineering student must start focusing their thinking towards code system engineering so that you learn how to build code system. And once you get your niche and you start building, you are good to go. You start making money. So whatever I want to do is a 10-part series. I will be taking you stage by stage, bit by bit, so that you understand what it takes to build a cooling system. So now we are going to simulate for a cold system of practically between 0 to minus 30 degrees Celsius. So you learn how to build a cold system. By the time you simulate and you get your result here, you can be able to build it physically and you start making money from it. So I am your host, Osodeke, engineer Osodeke Sylvester. So I'll be taking you through this 10-part series. So first, after downloading, this is what you see. Look at my cursor. That is the flow sheet. You see this flow sheet. So this is what you will be using. Now, for your first move, you go to the configuration of the flow sheet. You configure the first part. Look at my cursor there. Yes, you come in. You have to configure. So first thing you need to see here is the stream type. You see the stream type. So what is your stream type? You can leave it in default. You can decide to type, maybe to remember your name. Let's assume you are called Victor. You just put Victor there and you save. You say okay, meaning the flow sheet is for Victor. That is for you, Victor. Let's assume you are called Victor. But if you don't want to put anything there, you just want to learn for learning sake and understand what you are doing, you have to delete this Victor. You leave it at default. Now you see compounds that are there, they are already set in default. You are not the one that set them. If you are starting afresh, it's going to be empty, nothing will be here. So it tell you property package you are using, say default. You are using property package default. Then you come to property packages. If you come to property packages, the first thing you see there, you see add. You add. What are you adding? You see T cape open cape 1.1. you see there TEA, thermodynamic analysis. So you just see, you come here, you select. So it says, are you going with default? You say yes. You just pick default, you select, and you say it's already there. Do you want to replace? You say yes. Yes, you have your default property package embedded there. There's one there, but I just have to add on that so you understand what I'm doing. So you have your property package embedded there. Then you have other streams, that other type of configuration, other options for you here, but you don't need them in refrigeration cycle. In case you want to do further analysis, like in chemical reactions, you come here, you see reaction package is there, but we don't need this. We are not doing reaction package. You see the flow sheet is there. We don't already prepared. You don't need it. The compounds we have already selected, they are here. You just see their molar weight. Then you have another option there, unit operation order, connectivity. You just see whether you are connecting left, connecting right. You don't need it. It's already configured. You see on that unit operation order. you don't need it. You see phase info is already telling you which phase each of them are, whether they are in vapor or this is, but what we are using is both vapor and liquid, so you don't need anything to do it. The system will configure it on its own. So after you set all this, you are good to go. You off your configuration, you move to the next phase. Like I told you, I will be taking you these classes bit by bit so that you understand what you are doing. Today we are just learning how to configure a flow sheet, and your title should reflect that. You say, how do I configure a flow sheet in COCO simulation software? That is what I have just taught you now. You just, like I told you, if a reminder, you just come to flow sheet configuration, you go there, you see configuration, you just configure, and you start from stream type, then you move to property package. Then you want to select, let's assume you want to select a compound. You just come to the default, you edit, you come here, you see edit, you edit, then you see you see property that are already there before. For example, you have them and you don't need them. All you just need to do is to delete. You just click like water, you see that blue line, you delete it. You say, do you want to delete? You say yes, you delete it off. Then let's assume you want to add compound to what you, a new compound, or you want to add to what you already have. You just come here, you see my cursor here, you see add, then you just click add. Then let's assume you want to add that water back. You just type, you come down, look at it, fiber, you come down to fiber, then you just add, let's assume water. You see water, then you come to H2O, you click and you type OK. Under, you have added water. Let's assume you want to add chlorine. You can see what is there now. You can see chlorine within my space here. You just go to chlorine, Cl, you add, you say okay, bam, you've gotten it, you add. Then after adding all this, you note the model that you are using. You see model set, you can see Peng Robinson. Look at my cursor, Peng Robinson. You can just leave it there. Peng Robinson is what you use, is the model that you need to use in analyzing refrigeration cycle. After clicking that, you just come down, you say okay, and it asks you, are you good to go? You say yes, then you are okay, you have clicked and you have used whatever you want to do. Then you close. Then sometimes when you are now here, you see something like default. Look at my cursor under view and adding a dialog box. You see default dialog box there. You have one default, you have another default, but you just need to pick the one you have already set. We just set default one. You just pick there, then you are in default one. Then you are good to go. You are good to go. You have configured your flow sheet. You are good to go. You now need to move to the next phase. And like I told you, I'll be taking you bit by bit. What you just learn now is the configuration of flow sheet. You are just learning how to configure a flow sheet in COCO simulation software, and we are good to go. You have gotten it. So all you need to do is to go through what I just taught you, master it, be good in it. If you have any question to ask, feel free to comment and ask your question. I will be right here to answer all your questions. All you need to do is a long series. We'll be teaching you, we'll be learning every time. All you need to do is to subscribe to this page, like our page, follow our page, and we'll be here gladly to grow with you together, to know whatever you need to know in thermal fluid and energy engineering. We'll be teaching you, and you'll be knowing everything one bit by bit, and you'll become an expert in thermal fluid and engineering. I have become an expert. I'm a PhD holder in this area, and you too, I want you to become a PhD holder in this area, an expert. I have so many patents to my name, and I want you to have patents to your name too, and you become somebody great in future, just like I have been. And I thank you for coming to watch, and I hope I see you next time as you follow us and subscribe to our page. Know that we love you and will continue to be with you. Bye bye.